Mr. V. It's about 4 o'clock on a Wednesday, and I'm headed downtown to the art gallery. You want to see a Star Trek show? Should be kind of cool. Should be kind of fun. It's called Art Trek. My phone's trying to navigate me. We might have a special guest. That's why I'm back downtown on a Wednesday. Let's go back to last Saturday night. Let's go to the art show, shall we? Hey, do me a favor. Be a pal and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for regular updates here at Visiting with Mr. V. This is Romulan or Vulcan? What do you say?
Those are Vulcan. Those are for the opening scene of the director's cut of Star Trek, the motion picture. So when they did the director's cut, they did like a new, they added some scenes to the Vulcan and the special effects.
Yeah.
The actual production.
This is what the actors wore for that. This is like a statue.
The statues are, we got a giant statue.
Big red statue.
Makeup artist, concept designer. You have a little bit of his work here for Star Trek Battlestar Galactica for the Orville. So he was, I got these from him today. That's a
Just
sketch.
today you got these?
Just today. We're like last minute, right? So we got these framed today. So this piece is actually a sketch that he did while sitting in his makeup box during the filming of the Conundrum episode of The Next Generation.
Wow. So this is just an on-set, literally. What do you call that? I don't know. Wow.
So he would do the makeup for the show. He also designed a lot of things for the show, including the Romulan shuttle.
You're going to see some art from a friend of mine, Frau Sakra, who made a beautiful piece called Pow. Trying to do my best William Shatner there. And the frame, or the gong, was designed by her husband, Daniel Sachs. Daniel Sachs is a set designer on TV shows like The Orville, and he's also an artist. Das Machina. I'll put those links somewhere in the notes or here on the screen. Check it out. It's Pow. So this is Frau Sakra. Can I put you on video?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
And Daniel, who literally did backup for this piece, right? I mean, you sculpted the
Daniel Das Machina.
What is it? A shield? Das Machina, right?
Das Machina. He sculpted the
What is it? A
shield or gong?
It's a gong. It's a gong.
Of a gong,
it's a gong,
because
right? Yeah.
Spock tries to gong it, and then T'Pring puts her hand up and says, Kalifi!
Yeah, right.
Which means, I think that means she wants the challenge. She wants him to fight for her. And I think the idea is that she's into this other guy, but she never intends for the other guy to fight for her. She wants Spock to fight his friend. So,
Ston. When I was in high school, my name was Ston. We're going to the art show. We're also going to see some art from J.C. Baez and a young man who was very excited to talk about his stuff. Let's get started with that. Take a look at this. Inside of this thing. So you got Star Wars 1977, and then we got to do Star Trek, right? We got to do something just as big, right? This is John Lyons. This is that which seeks the creator. That's feature. I like to say it correctly. Feature.
Yeah.
Like, right?
Yeah, missing a few letters.
Says it. Feature.
Yeah.
Feature. You know, it's broken.
Yeah.
Right?
The broken machine put back together.
Rebuilt itself.
Yeah, missing pieces and letters. Yeah, and becoming something more than it ever imagined.
I fixed my hair too now. So John's from Chicago. I'll put his information up on the screen. John, why did you choose Beeger?
Well, that's a good question. So, ever since I was a little kid, I first saw this movie. Yeah, there we go. So, I always thought that this space probe becoming this gigantic, incomprehensible thing returning to Earth, I always thought that was such a fantastic and innovative and interesting and evocative science fiction concept that stuck with me all these years. And so when I was invited to do this show, my mind immediately went to doing something with Beeger. So, which is called 500 meters. 500 meters. 500 meters. 500 meters, 1 and 2. I can hear Shatner. 500 meters. Yeah. 500 meters.
It does capture you. Yeah. Directed by Robert Wise, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Okay, that's an old black and white movie. Yeah. He also directed The Sound of Music. What we're talking epic filmmaking, and this is, they're trying to put something up against Star Wars, right? Paramount, and so they're like, what do we do? How do we build an epic? You know, let's get Bob Wise to do it. And it does, it harkens back to that old little 2001, a little bit of 2000, yes. It's that long crawl, you're right. A lot of modern fans, I think, would say they have a problem with that because it's boring. But no, it sets a mood, it sets a tone, and you're like, and then after half an hour
The little cosmic sail.
of sailing through clouds and just shapes and images, you're right, it is very 2001-esque.
Yeah.
Right? You get to just Voyager.
Yeah. And so that's why this image has stuck with me for so long, and why, when I got the opportunity to join this show, it was the first thing that I wanted to make.
I mean, it's really cool concept. You know, you got to choose a subject. And that's why I had to step over here and ask you why Beeger? Because I'm fascinated by it too.
Over something, and so what I did was, so I did a painting of the Nazca lines in Peru, and then I painted the ship flying over it. But that's when I started to explore with that texture. You know, I did one of like a forest, a ship flying over a forest. Yeah, no problem. A ship flying over a forest. So I used paper. I mixed paper with the paint. So I've been exploring just using different textures for these paintings, just to, you know, to depict by drawing, but also by experimenting with the paint. I'm a big Van Gogh fan, and I love the texture. I used to go. I studied at the Art Institute, so I used to be able to get in for free and see the paintings up close, and just see that.
It just cakes that paint on. It's just like it's waves.
Yes, and I just. Oh, thank you.
These highlights, the blue highlights are
Yeah, the light.
Thank you so much.
it's so effective.
Really beautiful. What's it called?
It's called Asteroid Field.
Asteroid Field.
But you know what? It's
my favorite
it has
ship.
another has another fine art, because I like fine art, so it has another fine art, context to it, and that's, there's a painting by Georgia O'Keeffe with a field of clouds, a beautiful giant painting, and so she created these patterns using the clouds, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna create these patterns using asteroids instead, and so that's why they're later, and so it's a little homage to Georgia O'Keeffe as well.
Oh, hi.
Yes. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for including us in the show.
We did it together.
We did it together. But you know what? It's beautiful. Just the concept. The whole episode's capturing that.
It is so, you're so right. We were just talking about it. It's been going through my head all week because I've been looking at pictures of it.
Music, yeah.
It's T'Pau. I'm going to do it all night. Can you give me your best William Shatner? It's T'Pau. It's T'Pau. Bones, right? Do you know who that is? The only, what is it?
The only person ever to turn down a seat on the Federation Council.
That's amazing.
How am I going to contribute to the show? What am I going to do that's different? And so I figure, again, the whole Van Gogh inspiration, well, how can I use that to my advantage? That whole thing that I've been doing lately, playing with textures, and so that's why I decided just to create that. Again, let's add that fine art, that textural feel to pictures that normally don't have that. Scientific or science fiction illustration, you don't
See
get
what you're
that.
saying, yeah. In a technical drawing, it's all lines and black and white and blueprints.
Yeah.
You don't feel it.
Yeah. No, and it's great. I mean, but I figure.
And you can.
Am I going to do the same thing? No. I mean, what can I add that's different? And to me, it was that. I was bringing in what I knew from my fine art training into what's normally seen in Star Trek illustration and science fiction illustration. So to me, I had to do something different. And
It is very different, my friend. It's very different. It's just beautiful art.
Thank you so much.
And this, I'm trying to get some textures on this. This is pretty clean, isn't it? The ship is pretty clean.
Yes, I wanted to contrast it.
Right?
Yeah.
But then this is all swirly and gloppy.
And if you realize, I even added the matte lines that you would see in the old show.
Oh, yeah.
So, it was a little in-joke.
Pre-ILM.
Yes.
Darwin. Darwin's the pigeon that started it all.
Darwin, the pigeon artist, we're going to have to visit you.
Please do. Things like that.
Remember, we had you in the pandemic.
JC,
2020 you came by.
who are you introducing me to right now?
This is our friend
writing?
Walter Koenig. Chekhov. The one and only Chekhov investor from Babylon 5.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. He's meeting the, he's meeting it. Look at that eye.
Look at that.
That's creepy, huh? We're meeting the owner
His
of
name is Bacon.
the gallery right now.
Bacon.
We're here for the Star Trek show, Art Trek. We had some fun on Saturday night.
Yes, it was great.
We talked about a lot of your art, and I don't know if it all came through on the video, but I'm going to cut what I can and throw it together as soon as I can for the channel here. What am I saying? I'm talking to 300 people. I have 300 subscribers. You're visiting with Mr. V, and for my first time in my life, I'm meeting Mr. Walter Koenig. Admiral Chekhov. What do you say?
Do I say what?
Admiral or no? What do you think? No? No?
I've always maintained that you could break me in rank, throw me in the brig, and give me a 4-minute monologue, and I'd be very, very happy.
Yeah? Yeah?
Rank never meant a whole lot to me. It's the part. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, give me something significant to say.
To say,
Yeah.
to talk about. Well, that's interesting because, see, my friends and I'm a teacher. I'm Mr. V, right? It's very nice to meet you, sir. Mr. V to Mr. Chekhov. From the words of the man, you know. It's not about titles and stuff like that. It's about what you're doing with it, right? My friends are like, why aren't you Dr. V yet? No. I want to travel around and talk to people, and I'm really excited inside right now, you guys. Like the 12-year-old inside me is screaming out loud. It's really a pleasure to meet you. Can I ask you some questions about the art, though?
Let's hold it to 3.
Okay, that's fine. That's all I had, in fact.
Okay.
In fact, believe it or not, the art show. What do you think of the art? What's your
Well,
first
it's really very impactful. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's very bold.
This is his first moment to see a lot of the stuff here at the art show.
Yeah.
What piece jumps out at you right away? Just give me one, and we'll move on.
Well, that one.
Yeah, me too. I like the Klingon bird of prey and that one. Yeah. And why?
I don't know. It's just a visceral reaction that I have.
Yeah. Have you ever filmed up at the Bronson Cave? Did you ever do any episodes at the Bronson Cave? No. Okay. Because I know they shot some Star Trek.
I never shot an episode of the television series not on a soundstage.
Really? You never did any location work?
No.
Wow.
Didn't do that until we started making the films.
Yeah. My jerky friends want me to ask if you'll say nuclear vessels, but I'm not going to ask him to do that, you guys. Do you have a foundation or a charity or something like that? That's my main push is charities and foundations and fundraisers. I raise money for Hollywood Food Coalition. This event is for the Nichelle Nichols Foundation. What's your personal charity, your cause?
Well, St. Jude's, children's research hospital.
Good cause.
And a Native American
Oh.
research. I don't know if it's research. Native American institution.
Yeah, that touches my heart
Yeah.
as well. Wonderful. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, visiting with Mr. V.
Sure.
Mr. Chekhov. Bye for now. And as we wrap up today's visit, another huge thank you to Mr. Walter Koenig for chatting with me for a few minutes, along with all of our other featured artists, JC Baez, John Lyons, Frau, Sakra, Das Machina. Please find their links in the show notes. As always, thank you for visiting. Please like this video if you're a Star Trek fan, and share it out with friends who you think might like it as well. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for regular updates, and as always... We found Walter's favorite piece for real. No, are we kidding?
That my daughter wrote several episodes of Invaders Zim.
I remember.
Bye for now.